it's gonna be a war out there.
Civil situation, yeah.
It's gonna be a civil situation out here. He said no matter who wins, he said, but best believe the Edomites are going to start the bullshit. I said, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. What you got?
Yeah, we could. I could grab Revelation 13. Talk about the two ones I can have.
You get that. That's fine. That's fine.
Started.
Yeah. Yep.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakodash. Honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace, blessing, salutations to the hopefully elect. GMS Pittsburgh, once again, through the spirit of power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, another lesson to edify the lambs of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, Lord willing, is edifying. What you brothers got?
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
Yes, sir.
And he spake as a dragon.
This represents America, Babylon the Great. Two horns is the lamb, but he spake as a dragon. Those two horns of the lamb represent the two-party system. Okay, why does it say of a lamb? Because it makes you believe that through these two parties that you could choose one and be represented and eventually obtain peace. But what does it say? But he speaks as a dragon. So secretly, these two parties are two heads of the same coin. Okay, they work in tandem together. Okay, draconianly. Okay, to F you over essentially.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Because you know a dragon is fierce, man. Right. So speaking as a dragon, the different decrees that they write into law.
Yep.
Right. Really to take away, make you more of a slave.
That's right.
You know, like they got this on the Democratic side, you know, if old girl gets up in the office, she's promising people that they're just going to fix the housing situation. You know, housing shortage is going to be, what's she saying, like 300,000 more or a million more houses or whatever.
Yeah.
People are going to fix the tax break and this and that, and you know the regular spiel, man.
Yep. The regular spiel, the regular deception that they tell the people. If you choose me, things will be better.
Yep.
Right? I'm getting in this position for you.
That's right.
I'm here to help you. But it's all lies.
Yep.
All lies.
Yep, they're in there, like the brother said, to essentially they're pawns used to take away your rights, man.
Yeah.
Okay? The draconian laws. And I think there was you might be more familiar with the history going into that word Draco.
Right.
And how it ties into Rome, I believe.
Draco. Draco was a governor of Athens, Greece.
There you go.
Right, and basically, he would give punishments that were super severe, even for the smallest thing.
And wasn't he known for harsh taxation? Or was it somebody else? Yeah, because hey man, I came across something, right? This guy, he found a loophole because you know certain cards you get, they got the prepaid debit cards and Visa cards, right? And some of them give you rewards back. So this dude found a loophole where he was getting a 1% reward back. So basically he cycled his legal money through this reward system and he earned about $300,000. Well, the IRS got wind of it. They seized his funds and they went into the tax loophole and they saw that it wasn't taxable money. But guess what? They still ended up taxing him. The only way they could let him go was to still tax the money that was deemed untaxable. Just to show you one of those examples of they want every little thing you got. Okay? And I think I remember brother going into it. But there was harsh taxation in Rome. Okay? Which if you read down in Revelation 13, it's going to talk about the beast that had a deadly wound who was healed. Well, that's talking about ancient Roman Empire, and it was known for taxation. Heavy taxation, which is going on to here today.
Yeah, taxation, which is basically giving tribute. You know?
Yep.
And with the Romans, if you were to basically pay your taxes, they would leave you alone.
Yeah.
Right? But hey, you know, that stuff started getting heavier and heavier, man.
Yeah.
You know, and they just the whole thing with the army, how they would would pay the army, but then they started devaluing their currency.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
A lot of
inflation.
right.
All of that is going on today. Okay, this is the second leg of the Roman Empire, man. Okay, the image of the beast, he had the power to bring to life. Yeah. And it's living and breathing today as America, Babylon the Great, bro. You got something to say?
Yeah, I got book of Job, chapter 13, verse 4. It says, But ye are the forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. And this is what a lot of people are not recognizing, dealing with this two-party deception system, right? Like we mentioned, no matter who is in office, you are going to get the same results. Like we say, it's one coin, right? It might show you two opposite heads, but these two opposite heads work for the same party, or on the same, or in the same loop with, based off the coin, you know? Just like when you think of heads and tails, right? So, you know, someone calls heads, someone calls tails, and someone's supposed to win. Well, unfortunately for them, in their system, heads and tails works in their favor, and this is what people just don't understand, right? And it's going to create chaos no matter who wins this election, okay? Because if Trump wins, you know, of course you're going to have a lot of jig man, because they're going to look at it in a way of they wanted a woman to be in office, or a so-called black woman to be in office. Well, she's not that. She's just a woman of color, so to speak. She wouldn't be your original or traditional so-called black woman. Because when you say that, when you say so-called black woman, you're automatically thinking of the so-called Negro or African American woman,
right?
Which woman, she is not that.
Yeah.
Okay. She just has that. She just has that that appearance.
Appearance, yeah. Isn't she an East Indian woman?
I believe so, because she already claimed that she's of that descent.
She's of East Asian descent.
Yeah. She claimed that, and she said it with the media. And Trump exposed that, and people got on Trump because he said the only reason why she started, claiming that this whole these motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She started claiming that once she started the one to get the black backing, or the backing of Jake, because we're the majority. But point being is he's a forger of the lies. So they're telling you that they're going to fulfill or so-called heal your wounds or your needs, but really it's a temporal a bandage, which is not going to heal you.
Yep. 90% lie.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a bandage, like the bro said. Okay, because ultimately, it also came out along with that same information that she's not actually of Negro descent, so to speak. But it also came out that she was quoted saying that she would never do anything directly to benefit the black community. That was a quote that she made. Now you got to remember, see, a couple years back when this whole campaign of Biden-Harris first started, that was what they were saying. Back then they were saying they was gonna make things better for so-called black people. And you gotta remember they had all them black pastors, them so-called black pastors, backing them. They had a whole coalition of black pastors running on their campaign with them. And what did they really do for us? They ain't do shit really. Once they got up in there.
Yeah, they had to line up with T.D. Jakes and all them.
Yep.
Yeah.
All them niggas in there. Mr. Slickback himself, I forget his name. They be working with the NAACP. They lost a lot of weight. I forget his name. Fucking Reverend some shit.
Yeah. I know you talking about
Slickback. You know what I'm talking about?
Talking about Tom.
Yeah. I can't remember his name. But anyway, Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
Al Sharpton. Yep. He had his ass up there running with him. So hey, man, if you at the end of the day, if you believe that, you believe that. Man, I was in the store. I had a chick walk up, trying to get me to sign this petition, man. And my real, she went ahead and signed it. But I told him I don't really get involved politically. You should have seen the look that motherfucker gave me. Because the average Jake thinking it, you don't do what? But see, the average Jake, in their mind, they say, well, our ancestors fought for the right for you to be able to vocalize and speak. None of this shit fucking matters. Okay? None of this shit fucking matters, man. Okay? At the end of the day, the government's gonna do what the government's gonna do. Whether you sign some shit or you don't sign some shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to throw that in there, right? And then you got the Edomites. I mean, if Trump don't get elected, the Edomites is going to be in an uproar for two things, right? So-called white people. One, you put a black woman in office.
Yep.
So to them, remember their appearance,
Yep.
right? Or two, you put a person in color in office.
Yep.
That's one. Two, she's a woman.
Yep.
They're not going for that. They're not going for that. But hey, whatever is to further the agenda, right, to put this place on complete lockdown, to bring more hell to this place and chaos, I'm all for it. I don't give a shit who's in office.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. You know, because you know if a woman in the office is going to create more pride for you women. That's why I don't even talk to women no more about this Kamala shit. I don't want to talk about it.
Nope.
But don't keep pulling strings into it, because if I tell you my real opinion on it, you're going to be pissed off.
Yeah,
Why?
like
Because by default, you want to go with the
woman.
Why can't the woman be the leader? Because they can't fucking rule. That's why. Y'all ain't capable to rule, bro.
Yep.
And even that, they think that she's the one who's really controlling stuff,
it.
but she got superiors.
Yep.
She got people she has to answer to.
Yeah. You want to do every role. You want to do every role on a freaking planet, but do your own natural roles that the Lord given you.
Yeah.
You want to buck up against that though. You people are crazy, man.
No wonder why you're miserable.
Yeah, depressed. Right? On the most antidepressant pills. Right? Why do you think that, huh? What you think y'all on that for? Oh, no, and I even get who the race of people it is. Oh, of course. Of course. Starting with Judah, so-called Negro.
Yep.
You top of the line, and then who? The Northern Kingdom, which is your so-called Latino, Spanish-speaking tribes.
Yeah.
Y'all right behind that.
Yeah, don't forget Benjamin and Levi.
You know what I'm saying?
Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and
Judah,
then-
Benjamin, yeah, you know this.
Then on down.
Yeah. You know?
Southern and Northern.
Southern and Northern Kingdom as a whole. We as a people, we're at the top of all these categories. Yet y'all complaining and trying to fight for bullshit. Why? Because you're listening to the person who has given you the false perception of reality.
Yep.
You know?
No,
And just watch. Wait till Jake. It's just gonna be too late for you. Once Jake starts to realize it, you already gonna be in the corner.
Fine.
Or in the cage, trying to get the cage closed on you.
And this is old school. You can get that scripture about the shot. Look for our vain hope from a nation that could not save.
Oh yeah, that's Lamentations. Y'all good.
You know, because ultimately Jake think they're gonna get something back on this side. You know what I'm saying? Because our women definitely out of line. But I seen a video. I seen a video going to this dude, right? He was stealing from a store, and the way he was talking, he knew he was an Israelite, and the way he was talking was basically like, y'all owe me reparations, so you need to let me steal out of this store.
That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Bro. and you know, Jake on the side was like, you should have ran when you had the chance. So that tells me you was proud.
Yeah.
If you could have got away, you should have ran. You was proud enough to stay there, like you was justified in your mind to say, nigga, y'all owe us anyway. That's not how you gonna get it. But you looking to this nation that cannot save you for your vain help, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Jake think that somehow Esau gonna come around one day and say, you know what, 40 acres in the mule, here you go. Billions of dollars, here you go, because we owe you this from the agreements. No, nigga, it's not gonna happen, bro. Even if they heal your hurt slightly, it's not gonna repay all the slavery that they put you in, man.
Right.
It's
right
not.
there. Sorry. I was gonna say that doesn't amount to what they did to us.
Exactly.
Ain't no amount of money can really repair that, man. This is generational
Trauma.
Yes.
Trauma.
Yes, bro, that's real psychological warfare.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Brother, there's no rehabilitation of this. You feel what I'm saying?
What's the precept one? I don't know if he was born for it, but it says blood defiles the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that's shared therein, except by the blood of him that shed it.
Right? That's how you repair the situation.
That's it.
That's how you fix it.
Yeah. That's how the Lord wants that prepared. You know, but let's just say on the level of just you being a generous, you know, caretaking, well-being of a person. He ain't gonna do it.
Yep.
He ain't trying to rehabilitate nobody. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you have BS going on in different places. But let's think about it. Let's really can E really put the clamps down on these different top-rated murder cities? Yes.
Yeah.
If he really wanted to, like, and lock that shit down.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's just say if we have predominantly a rich folk area, right? Like a gated community, right? So like a whole gated community. I'm talking about when I say gated community, I mean gated community for is
Keeping the niggas out.
Just keep the niggas out, but have their own everything.
Right.
So we talking about gates for basically their own city. They got their own shopping mall. They don't gotta leave out the goddamn gates if they don't have to. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's how.
Let niggas come in there and start wreaking havoc. Oh, they're gonna find a way to shut that down.
That shit's over.
It's over. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't give me that bullshit of what you can't do. You can do a lot, but this keeps Babylon the Great, flowing.
Confusion.
Flowing in confusion
That's how they
and to be a disaster to flood. It's all about money, and to further keep Jake destroyed.
Yeah, Psalms 83.
Right. But finish going on with this. It says verse 18. It says they hunt our steps. So not only are the same people that we're looking for help, this is what they do, right? This is what they do. It says they hunt our steps, that we cannot go on our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles into the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. They breathed of the breath of our nostrils. The anointing of Yahweh was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we should live among the heathen. So now, whatever the case may be, now when you go into this, is really going into like the besiege and how they was set up, waiting for us, put us at us in traps. You think you're getting away, you ain't really getting away. They just laying there waiting for you. You say you hear some running water at a riverside, you just like, think the coast is clear. You lock down or whatever, you start to fill your little canister to get some water. By the time you got a freaking arrow or whatever you had back then in your face.
Yeah, you got a damn rope around you and got hog tied.
Yeah.
They had the modern day version of this is the police. Okay, but you got to remember, they go back. This is why they call it the paddy wagon, because that's what they called it back in the day. It was a slave wagon. They would take the runaway slaves and throw them back in the wagon. And then too, it was so wicked. You could be free and they'll put your ass back in slavery. That's what happened in 12 years of slavery.
Yeah.
They pulled up on him and was like, is this you? Yeah, he was ready to fight. Nigga, that's my slave. No, he's a free man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc.
That's great, yeah.
That's crazy. You can be free and be afraid to get put back in slavery. One day you walk around free, you feeding your family.
Yeah,
you got money coming in. You end up back picking cotton and shit.
Yeah,
Get your back whipped.
Free. Right?
Wow, bro.
Oh, what about the city? What about the places that's called I forget the term they call it.
Sundown City?
Yeah.
Sundown Town. Don't be there after sundown?
They get moving free.
That shit, they still
They
exist.
still exist.
They got them today.
They still exist.
Yeah.
So what? Jake, you messed up, bro. Y'all messed up as a people because y'all live in a complete delusion. How the hell are y'all still talking this madness? We should all overcome and be together, this and that. And we literally can still talk about this right now, that there is Sundown City. Well, what's Sundown City? Nigga, by the time the sun go down, you better be out of that vicinity, nigga. That's what it means. Your black, brown behind better not be, I ain't asked you, Siri, better not be in the area, right? But I thought we was free. I thought we was all coming together.
Yeah.
That we was all family, right?
Yep.
Oh, nigga, just because you got the loving and kindness of your heart, don't mean everybody got that same mindset.
Yep.
What's wrong with you, man? That's the cycle. That's that trauma we, as a people, we dealing with, bro.
Yeah, and ultimately you trimming your way to seek love. Okay? Because what's the first thing? Hey, what's going on? What's the first thing you feel when you in school and they expose you to the slave culture? I know my first thing was, nigga, I wish I could go back.
Bro,
I was like, if I had a time machine, I would go back with machine guns and all that old single load. We destroying you niggas.
It's the first thing you think of, bro. You be swole.
Yeah,
oh, you know what the first thing you do? It's messed up because you cool with Ryan. But your first thing you look at Ryan.
Bitch ass.
Ryan looking down like,
and it's messed up because it's like,
you feel that guilt.
Ryan ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying? In the mind, like, Ryan ain't got nothing to do with this shit right now. So we looking at Ryan like, I'm about to cook his
What the fuck? You know
what I'm saying? Ryan cool as hell.
Yeah.
But that first thing
might be a Jake.
Might be, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know.
But we sitting looking at Ryan, first thing we look. We looking at the TV and shit. Now we all silent. We all mad. And we ain't laughing after class this time.
No.
We mad than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. For real? No, I want to kick ass.
Yep. First response.
Okay. All right, son.
Ultimately, this is all going to lead to Egyptian versus Egyptian.
100%.
Okay, nation rising against nation. That's coming. Okay, and we can't wait for it, man. Okay, it's all there, man.
Yeah. It's only
This is going to get scary out here.
So yeah, so this same, so you get it. So this same nation that our people are, hoping to heal them, to give them rest. You know, it ain't gonna come. And it's just feeding you this lie. Basically, what he is really doing, he's stringing you along until he furthers establishes NW. That's what he doing. Because y'all taking it, man. Y'all taking the chip, bro. You're taking it. Jake taking, not even Jake, people taking it. People are already in the worst case scenario right now. People are definitely taking it. You feel what I'm saying? People are through, bro. Finished. There really ain't no sense of why people run around in pride right now. Like, that's crazy to me. Niggas is paycheck. I mean, the people, all niggas and niggas, the people are paycheck to paycheck away from losing everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. He'll run around with car notes and shit. Out. See the repo man? Foot on gas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Foot on gas. You park your car 2-3 doors away. You know what I mean? People ain't playing that. So, brother. Yeah, so people are through.
Motherfucker trying to hop in the car while that motherfucker lifted up.
Yeah, bro, you see all that when the repo man be coming? Motherfuckers be pulling out on the repo man. Man, people, I ain't got time for this shit. You bad that motherfucker. People mess up their bumper, everything. Front ends.
Pull it off,
Yeah, pull it up.
Fight the repo man,
Fucking
man.
that shit up. Nah.
That one person fighting the repo man, the other one trying to get
Trying to
the
get the car. Bro, man, no, I ain't signed up for this. Repo man gotta have a gun.
blade.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Landlord, same thing with landlords. Trying to evict somebody. You better not go by yourself. Unless you got a firearm, another person there, a witness there, or law enforcement will probably be your best option.
Sheriff of the constable.
You know? Think you going into your house trying to fix it up. Squatters in there and beat your ass with a pot.
Get
For
him
real,
alive
bro.
like that lady in New York.
Bro, it's serious. There's serious business out here right now, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Them spirits of vengeance. Well, go there, bro.
Right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 8.
Yeah.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, you see? So we're in the transition of that. Okay, when you, as the scripture say, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, you are seeing the transition of kingship. Well, how can you see that? Why can you say that? Because the decline and the fall of Babylon the Great. That's why. Because the fall of this, meaning there's a rise of another.
Right.
So we have to see the fall here, and we are seeing it. It is happening what? Internally. You see? People are expecting the outside forces for it to happen first with the outside sources. No. It's happening within. And then without, it's just going to be like the cherry on the top, with the whipped cream with the cherry on the top.
Well, they showed you that in that movie, Leave This World Behind.
We got the Netflix on. I'm gonna watch it.
You haven't watched it yet?
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, you gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out.
Check the Netflix.
I ain't
I'm
gonna say
gonna try to watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
So y'all can.
You got a couple things you gotta watch.
I know. I'm behind.
Yeah, he definitely do. We still got to watch Code 8 Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
Code 8.
Code 8.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you seen either one either. Yeah, you got to see both
You gotta
of
see
them.
the first one, bro.
Yeah, you gotta see both.
You actually kind of.
Is it a series or is it a movie?
It's a movie. It's the first one, then the second one.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling y'all about the movie where they got the robot dogs. They got the tails that was
check
going
it
to
out.
be
And they got a new movie coming out too about AI. Basically, oh man, this one really go deep into it.
Is it scary? But when it say AI at the end, like a little
say
The
AI.
little kid was on it.
Little kid?
The little kid. I know which one you talking about. The little kid was looking at the lady. She was coming through the virtual.
Yeah.
I seen that show.
Okay.
I seen
The
that.
one I'm talking about. Okay, just I only seen the trailer. Haven't seen the movie yet.
That's what we talking about.
In the trailer, he gets a full-size woman android robot, and she got a like real body.
I see that.
He pops her in the movie, all type of shit, while his wife is like gone or sick or something for an extended period of time. She ended up comforting him,
Yeah.
but she ended up turning and wanting them for herself and all type of crazy shit. And she threatening to kill the wife and all type of crazy shit.
She gained a spirit.
She want to be the mama.
Yeah.
Now she, you know, hey man, it was psycho. But you know, hey, Esau just showing you that's his sword.
Bro,
you know?
but check this out. People think this shit weird, right? But no, men out here right now are really being comforted by
Robots.
Virtual women.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the physical virtual one. I'm talking about the AI robotic joints. You know what I'm saying? I told you one day I even played with it one day because it was so funny. I said, y'all think I'm at work joking with the guys, and I'm like, I said, yo, I could create a virtual woman. They're like, no, you playing. I said, all right, watch how I build this woman. They ask me all these questions, and I was messing around. Questions, what I want her to look like. So like an hour later or some change, I pop up. I said, yo, look at my woman. I'm showing them. They're like, what? Looking real deal, but it's crazy out here.
It is.
Then I'm like, so hey, how's your day? She's having a conversation with me. I'm showing them. I say, yo, look, this shit crazy. But people are actually using this for comfort, because they're like, you know what? Why deal with the headache of a real one? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta deal with somebody talking back to me? Why not deal with somebody that might not like? Because everything I say, she's gonna like everything I say. She's gonna comfort me, gonna give me everything that I need to make me feel better as a man, or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
Instead of in a society just somebody can deal with rebellion, combative,
back and forth,
whatever. You ain't gotta deal with that with this robot or a virtual person. You know?
Yep.
It's just like, hey, you know.
And of course, Esau got his pleasure technology, we'll call it. You know, for a female, they might have something they can use called a rose. And men got a thing for men too. Yeah. They got male roses, so to speak.
They got
all type of. There you go. All type of crazy shit.
Just to be blunt.
Yeah, all type of crazy shit. So you know what I'm saying. So if they integrate that into these machines, hey, a normal person won't really be able to compete with that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be in the right spirit and not fall into that.
Right. Don't go. So one more thing, make the point. We are not to fall into the ways of E, meaning his alternative options. All right, his options are not for us.
Right.
You see, our way is the way of the Halabah. We ain't going his way, man. You see, we going with the original.
Yeah.
The natural, bro.
Well, the scriptures say what?
You know?
Envy not thou the oppressor and
choose none of his ways.
Right. So there you go.
You gotta think about it. At the end of the day, Esau's way of life is death.
That's right.
The ways of Yahweh Shai is life.
Yep. Right. The natural use of the woman.
Yeah. So everything, now you gotta think about, so everything Esau, Edom does, there's a destructive part to it that people fail to realize. So the things you mentioned, like the rose and all those different things, they have comfort in those things, or they get some type of pleasure out of those things, but they don't really know that there's a destructive part to it. How you can get the different types of ailments from using those different silicones and stuff like that.
It affects you.
You can get cervical C word. You know what I mean?
I ain't trying.
And it affects you psychologically.
It's psychological. It desensitizes you.
Yeah.
Right, from action. So when you deal with the actual man,
it ain't gonna be good enough for you.
You can't get no pleasure because the nerves has been too stimulated.
Wicked. Always wicked, because really he wants everything. He wants everybody and everything to go from the natural way.
Yep.
That's all he's doing.
But leave it like the scriptures say, leave it in natural use of the woman or leave it in natural use of the man.
Yep.
Right? Which that goes into that alphabet lifestyle. Yeah. But it's really like the same thing, because you got women that don't even deal with men, they just play with these little toys. Yeah. And vice versa.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
That's it.
But because we was
because we can move. We can go back to Revelation too.
We were talking about
see that dream. Heat in my head about the MOTV. About the video. Man.
Well, yeah, because you were talking about America going down.
Yeah.
But while America's going down, guess what? The elite of Israel being built up right before your eyes.
That's it.
You know. So those who are going to take rule on the earth are being risen up right now as we speak.
Yeah.
That's that spiritual third temple is being built.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, the tabernacle of David. He's sewing up the breaches thereof.
Yep.
As it tells you in the book of Habakkuk, it says that the latter end of this one shall be greater than the former one. Okay, because why? Because, you know, this represents the elect being built up. You're repenting, being edified, which is to be built up. Okay, and hey, being sealed with the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
So,
Hey, the sure mercies of David.
right.
Right, and hey, in the time of King David, David was a conqueror, man. So when the Lord comes back and raise up his elect at that tabernacle, what do you think the elect's gonna do when they come back down out of those chariots, man?
God.
They're gonna go forth to conquer, man.
That's right.
All right,
Establishing righteousness.
establishing righteousness upon the earth.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 10. It says, "So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army."
Right, so the exceeding great army of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is being raised up right before your eyes. Right now, we're just telling you the judgment, but like the scriptures say, the fish is going to be turned into hunters. So right now, we're telling you the judgment, but you know, those who are of the elect, which we all hope to be, when that time comes, that'll be a privilege to execute the judgment, man.
Right.
Like it says in Psalms, what's that? 147. This pleasure have all his saints.
Yep.
Right. So hey, they're being raised up right before your eyes, man.
Yep. It says that we'll be able to revenge our disobedience when our obedience is fulfilled. Okay, so that's what we hope and pray for. Even in Revelation 13, you know what I'm saying, it says that what? There's the patience and the faith of the saints. And what's the subject of it? Putting the nations in captivity, unaliving those that have unalived us. Okay, and the Most High, it's all written through the scriptures of the vengeance that's going to be played out upon Babylon the Great for the great wickedness that's been done against the children of Israel, but furthermore against the whole planet. Yeah. Hey, you the hammer of the whole earth, Esau, and the Most High is going to judge you for that. The scriptures say that. You're going to destroy them that destroyed the earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I may add too, bro. It also says it's a blessing to recompense those who
tribulation unto them that trouble you.
Yeah.
That's just good. They might have got some Lowry today, bro. That shit smell like season. Go ahead, Doc.
Right.
Might have to go down there.
Right. This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 20. It says, "Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son." So this devil, Jake is painted as what? The face of crime. Right? The face of drugs. When they declare war, so I'm declaring a war on crime. You're declaring a war on Jake.
Yep.
I'm declaring a war on drugs. You're declaring a war on Jake.
That's right.
And you the one who put the drugs there.
That's right.
You know,
Yep.
caused them to go off.
Yep.
You seduced them into doing these different things just so you can war against them and justify yourself in it.
It's beautiful you said that, because I was going to bring it up earlier. But like the bro said, you can't expect this devil to do righteousness unto you. When we speak of the devil, we speak of the wicked nation, Esau, Edom, the so-called white nation, right? And who's doing and coming is after the working of Satan, as depicted in 2 Thessalonians. Okay, what's that, chapter 2? All right, around verse 7 to 8 and 10, you know, around that area, right? He who's coming is at the working of Satan. So you got people that do the working of Satan on the planet Earth. And what does it go back to about Esau, Edom? Well, I don't know if it specifically talks about Esau in that scripture, but it says, "Warn to him that give his neighbor's drink, and he may look upon his nakedness."
That's right.
Ultimately, that's his goal. Yeah. Okay, that was his goal when he wanted to see how fucked up he can make the nation of Israel, man, by dropping these guns. This whole shit's been an experiment to him.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna deprive you of the natural resources. Hey, man, because let's face it, when Jake got out of slavery, they got these different lands, they cultivated them, they made the lands into something. Because let's face it, Esau wasn't letting you buy the prime land.
Hell.
He was giving you the throwaway trash land.
Yeah.
Then Jake went over there and they terraformed the land and they built up the land and planted this and planted that and built the houses. And then what? Then the shit got gentrified and they got kicked out. And now that's the best area in the fucking city?
Yeah.
The fuck? Nigga, this was the trash area before you gave it to us. But now you found some way to get us up out of there. Now you niggas is floating up in there all happy and shit.
And that,
You know? Hey, this devil ain't never really meant for your good. Go ahead.
but
man.
now look at it now again. What they trying to do now? They all trying to come back to the city.
Yeah.
They all came back to the city again.
They want to push everybody out.
First you push Jake out, right? Had that Jake in freaking farmland somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And now you want the city back because all the jobs is in the city.
Yep.
And it's too far for you to drive and all the bullshit, all the other stuff you want to add on to it. Nigga. You know what I mean?
Stay out in the dudes.
Like, that's what y'all want. Y'all wanted what they call it, them Royale areas.
Yeah.
That's what y'all wanted, right? Just keep your ass out there. Shit.
30, 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Hour away and shit.
The hell?
Right. So never trust this devil, man. That's what this devil wants to do is destroy you, man. That's his whole plan. It's to destroy your ass.
Never trust thine enemy.
Then Jake, you know, they put Jake in them different areas there. One motherfucking bus. If they got a transportation system. Bro, you missed that bus, it is over.
Yeah. A whole another hour or so.
Whole another hour, bro. An hour and a half.
And that's how you can tell too the difference between like a urban or inner city area and a suburban area.
Yeah.
If you're in a suburban area, guess what? They don't have sidewalks. In certain ways, so bus can't come through.
Right.
Ain't no public transportation.
If there is a sidewalk, that might be in like you said, like a gated community. They only got sidewalks. You see people walking.
Hey, might be like a school area or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's about it.
Right, like the case in point, Green Tree. You ride through Green Tree, no sidewalks, except the little shopping area. You go into the neighborhood, ain't no sidewalk. You gotta have a car to be moving around.
Yeah. Gibsonia.
Yep, Gibsonia.
Mars, PA.
Oh yeah, Mars, Cranberry.
Yeah. Butler.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about having this conversation about Cranberry. How their community, they had a city council or council, whatever. They said they wanted to build a Walmart out there. The people came together and said, no, the hell, you're not building a Walmart out here because Walmart attracts niggas.
Yeah, it does.
They do.
We're not building a Walmart, bro. They shut that shit down. They shut it down. And now, because you got to think that brings money into that area.
Yeah, economy.
But for them to say no, I'm saying we sponsor different shit for y'all
Trader
people. Like,
Joe's,
no, we don't want that up here.
Yeah, Costco, Whole Foods.
Yeah, they shut it down. You hear me?
They know what they're
They
doing.
know they're going. I thought it out of it too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Next thing you know, you're gonna hear loud music playing everywhere. Everybody going.
Steams all in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, bro. But for real, but that's how. What description? Hey, bro, so where were you?
I was reading Psalms 50.
And I got Second Thessalonians 2 that it was going to.
Go ahead. Yeah, you about to call. Well, you got it. Go ahead.
Did you want to go into Second Thessalonians that you quoted earlier, or you want to go to keep reading Psalms?
Keep reading Psalms. Can you reread the last one you just read?
Right. Psalms 50 and 20. It says, Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
That's right. That's what he does, man. He lies on you. Okay? That's why I got distracted when we was talking about earlier. We was talking about how, that's what I wanted to mention, right? So he did the war on drugs against Jake, right? He put the crack in the neighborhood. He did the war on drugs against Jake. But now what is it? Now that these Edomites is strung out on these different things, these opioids or they heroin addicts, now it's an epidemic. Now we gotta help them. They be giving them stuff. We're gonna give them Narcan. We're gonna give them
Suboxone.
Yeah, little different things they give them to try
Needles
to.
and shit.
Yeah, they give them needles or they give them opioids to try to help
Basically
combat.
bring them down.
Yeah, to help
bring them
combat their heroin addiction. Man, they ain't do that shit for Jake. They broke up all type of families and locked your ass up. Okay? You got caught with a small amount. You knowing that you a user, your ass getting locked up. Fuck that. You going into jail. Okay, but they got these different mercies for their own people. Just showing you the double standard to show you how they really don't give a fuck about Jake.
I got something for you. To an extent. Isaiah 10:1, but it says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Right, woe unto you, man. A hard time, destruction, bad times unto you that write these unrighteous decrees and this grievousness which you have prescribed. Okay, you wrote these things down and plotted these things to, we're going to do this law so that we know that, hey, like the whole marijuana thing. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a witchcraft. That's the judgment of Yahweh Shemiah was shot. But think about how many lives was ruined off of marijuana charges for that shit to now be regulated and sold legally.
Crazy, bro. Release them, man.
Niggas got hella years.
Still doing time.
Still locked up.
Yeah, still doing
over
time.
petty amounts. Ounces and little small bullshit.
Grams.
And niggas is still in trouble off of that. Still on their record, so on and so forth. You can go to the dispensary and buy it. I think now it's legal recreationally, ain't it?
Yeah. A lot of places. A lot of places.
Without you don't even gotta have a medical marijuana license. So wait a minute. So we need to retroactively, get rid of these different cases that people had, if that's the case.
If that's the case, right?
If I was gonna legalize it,
right? Because now that you mention it now, people are like, well, it ain't that bad. No, it is that bad. With that on your record, depending on what job you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Certain jobs don't want you to have nothing. They want it to be squeaky clean.
You can't work in a pharmacy if you got that on your record.
Yeah, bro. What? You know what I'm saying?
Can't be no pharmacy.
Your doctor career is over.
you done.
Yeah,
you barred from certain shit.
Yeah.
But just to show you unrighteous decrees, man. And that's just one of the many different things that they do.
But for Esau, these different things that we're speaking of is overlooked.
Oh, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Slap on the wrist.
So you can completely overlook.
They'll hide it. They tried to hide when Barack Obama smoked a joint in high school. They tried to hide that shit? Yeah, they had him on video, I think, smoking a joint. But it didn't come out till later. But anyway.
I think I remember hearing about that too.
Yeah.
Hey, hell. Huh? It's hell, right?
Yeah, he had my. At least what we believe.
Yeah. His father,
From his father. He's like South Sudan or something like that.
Which there's Jake and Sudan too.
There is Jake and Sudan.
So hey, he could be a hammer.
right.
But
Right.
what was you gonna go into? Mess you up. Go ahead, bro.
Psalm chapter 50 and verse 21. It says, "These things thou hast done, and I kept silence.
Right.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself, but I will reprove thee
Right.
and set them in order before thine
And
eyes."
that's happening now. Okay, that's happening now. The Lord is reproving Esau through the spirit of his mouth, which also he's being consumed through the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets, man. Okay, Esau is being reproved and being proven to not be the people of the Bible like he claimed to be, and many other things. We're exposing the devil's wickedness. The scripture say, "I have made Esau bare."
Yep.
Okay, well he's making them bare through the spirit of the mouth of the prophets, man. Okay, and he's setting up the tabernacle of David in front of his eyes, man. Okay, well you got Israelites everywhere. I just seen a nigga going through the streets of LA doing an interview, and it caught me off guard. He was asking questions. He said, "What's the lamest city in the Bay Area?" And he came up to some Hebrew Israelites and asked them. I was tripping. I'm like, nah, I'm tripping. He don't got on no fringes. But as I kept watching, I seen the 12 tribe sign, and you can see the breakdown of Judah Negro, and then it had pictures, and it went halfway down the sign. I said, damn, this is everywhere. It was completely unrelated to that, but if you got the eyes to see, there it was, right there. And so this devil is seeing us being set in order before his eyes while he's being reproved and being called the wicked of the entire planet Earth.
That's right.
You can go in there, brother.
That's right, bro.
Go in there, second Thessalonians.
He's shaking the hand at him.
So it is cussing his ass out and showing the whole earth who he really is. Okay, he don't like that.
And and people still don't believe it. They still don't believe it. But what do Apostle Gabar say? The words don't teach, prophecy will, or affliction will.
Yeah.
That's what Jake gonna learn. Jake always the hard way.
That's right.
Always the hard way. Because you think we just angry black men. You know what I'm saying? But well, y'all got something with you. Won't you, get in the sports, go play instruments, or go watch
Find
the
a hobby.
comedy and find a hobby. Do this, do that. Shut your ass up.
Real black wealth.
Yeah. Why can't you help them? Yeah. Well, we is building black wealth in the mind.
Yeah, the spirit.
You know what I'm saying? The spiritual riches and jewels.
Right.
Spiritual bank account. Talking about wealth. This ain't no freaking wealth, man. That you got here on the physical side. This ain't wealth. Most Jay don't even got backyards, let alone basements. What wealth can we really make here? You ain't got to even get the time.
You're trying to set up shop in a burning building, man.
Yeah. The hell with all that. But y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Facts.
Hey, the scriptures talk about trust not in uncertain riches,
Yeah.
right? So you could become a millionaire in this society But this devil can take all that money.
Yes.
Freeze all your accounts. Like with your boy Andrew Tate when they recently put him. What he said, he had 11, 12 million in the bank. Froze all that.
Same thing with Kanye.
Oh, damn dirty.
I was just gonna say that.
Ooh.
Right. In the interview when he was walking through the airport, he was like, "Yeah, I was a couple months away from going bankrupt," and he said because of the different gifts that I have, talents, blah blah blah, I was able to recover from that. But yeah, he was about to go bankrupt.
Like, how are you able to do that, though? How are you able to freeze my account? Exactly. Because I said some shit you ain't like?
Yep.
You got to freeze my account. Bro, that just shows
Blackball, you freeze
you
your
feel
account.
what I'm saying?
Even to this day, I seen a video of a dude buying some Yeezys, and they shipping out Yeezys with this card. It says support the small hats by wearing the green square. So they got a sticker you can put on your shoes to support the small hats, and they fake claims to being the people.
What's the benefits, though?
Nothing, that's just their way of saving.
I ain't advertising shit.
They don't pay no money for it. They don't pay more money. But remember, the whole thing was they did the deal with Ye, and Ye said that we was the Jews. Right?
Yeah. He
said a lot of things, and they basically they counseled him, and they tried to backtrack and hey man, at the end of the day, he wasn't lying. We the Israelites. Now, some of the things he said, he could have clarified and said better.
Yeah.
He don't say we the Jews as well. No, nigga, we are, and they ain't.
1 was at the 12 tribes of Judah. No,
he
nigga.
Did, he did.
No,
but
nigga.
on the Drink Champs, he actually said Israel. He did correct it, even though he looked like he had shaved. So, you know, hey, he wasn't no prophet anyway.
No.
At the end of the day.
He wasn't speaking according to the Spirit.
Right.
Was in his position. That ain't his role. He just knows some things, knows to be true, and said what he said. He don't know the dot the T's and
He a dry bone at the end of the day.
Right. Dot the I's and cross the T's, but he knew how to start that line to draw conclusions for a person to be like, what? What is he talking about?
That's like when the scriptures say they came bone to bone, sinew to sinew, but there was no flesh upon it. He didn't have the truth.
They had the flesh. There's no breath in them.
No breath in them.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He knew he was an Israelite. That's the flesh.
Yeah.
Your identity.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the spirit.
Yeah, I got
He got do.
You want to read the book? Yeah. On at the top.
We can. We can go into it. We're going to it. But you got Israelites like that out here, man.
Yeah, bro, all the celebrities. You got Mello, Flocka, bro, all of them, Future, they all know. Floyd Mayweather, they all know, bro.
Yep.
They all know. Oh, Kodak Black, they all know. Bro.
They know, but they know once you start, you start saying certain things, get into that field, you will start getting messages and phone calls.
Yeah,
that's real.
Start getting running.
Your money get funny.
Yeah, like I say, but like, could there be even? See, that's just what's being explained.
Public
What about those
harassment.
people? What about those people that's getting their secret frozen accounts and stuff that they're just not talking about? That's happening too, right? Or their wives and children getting followed and messages to their parents and stuff like that. All that's happening. Just because it ain't being mentioned, don't mean it ain't happening.
They show you movies when
You
they
know
do
what I'm
that.
saying? E, man, y'all don't know how E get, man. Boy.
They ain't say he's coming, like saying for no reason. That man is coming wickedly, and he don't care. You gotta remember the scripture say how he come fierce, man. He doesn't spare none. Old, young, it don't matter. Man, woman, elderly.
So you step out of line.
They there.
Yeah.
They there.
Yeah.
One false move, they there. Oh, nigga, you done fucked up. Shut up.
Who's at the top?
No.
Or start or keep on where I was at. I read 10 already. The Seeding Great Army.
Keep going after that, I guess.
Or you want me to start at 9 actually?
You can come down a little bit.
5. Oh no, hold on. Damn, 'cause if I go up a little more, I'm gonna be at the top. But because I read 10 where it talks about this Seeding Great Army. But it talks about
Yeah, you said I did not prophesy and then they stood upon their feet.
that's
really good.
Yeah.
You get the part where it say no breath in them. What is it? That's 8.
8. Okay. I'll read 8
You can
and
read
then 8.
7 and then 8.
And then okay. It said Ezekiel 37 and verse 7. It says, so I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them.
Right, so it said there was a noise and there was a shaking. Well, hey, that's what we're doing, right? It's a great noise being noised abroad, which is this truth. It's just depicted, what's that in Proverbs 1? Y'all might know better where it is. Truth crying loud in the streets.
Oh, yeah, Proverbs 1 and verse 22.
Right. So
Wisdom cry from
the streets. Right. So that's a great noise being and there's a shaking. We shaking the hand at you niggas. Okay. So this is what's going on as this truth is getting pushed out there. The Israelites is getting roused up. He said bone joining the bone. That's like
together, right?
that's that stick of Ephraim joining with the stick of Judah and coming together and forming one plank. Okay. Brothers joining back up. Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom and doing this work, man.
Oh, you also got that in too, with the word, hearing the word of the Holy One. It talks about the root, gathering from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
When you read down further, it goes into that too. It's right. The 2 planks.
Yep.
You know, once we get that identity and what the spirit, man. The Lord is really he's joining Jake together in the spirit, man. He's closing up the breaches.
Right. So you get the basics. So with this, you get the basics of the truth, right? But some of them ain't gonna have the skin on. Wait, read that. What does it say? They don't have the breath in it.
The breath, yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, when you think about it, part of you having your identity does come with some of the culture, the law, statutes,
Exactly.
where you bear this, you don't eat pork, right? But then there's other more deeper things that certain Jakes just don't understand.
Yeah, like the scriptures say, he that is a Jew is not one that is a Jew outwardly, but that inwardly changing of the heart. So that's going into the more spiritual aspects. Like these niggas down here, it's true. You see? So they ain't got the spirit in them. All right? Even if they, let's say some of them know that they Israelites. They out here doing wisdom behavior. So we're gonna say them niggas obviously don't got the breath inside of them.
Yep. Right. See? And then also understanding that you cannot fully keep the law.
Yeah, that's facts.
The law cannot save you. That also shows that you don't have the full, you don't have the spirit, man, to understand that thing, man.
Yeah.
You got Jacob saying that you ain't gotta honor or worship the Lord Yahweh. Crazy word. Come on, man. Crazy word.
It says every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. He's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. So what are you talking about? Hey, if the 4 and 20 elders can say, blessed be the Lamb, who is worthy to open the seals, you think you better than them?
Right.
we gonna worship him too. He is our king, man.
Then on top of that, the ones who ain't going to worship him, he's going to have them come up and get slaved before him.
Yep, them that would not, that I should rule over them, bring hither and slave before me.
So you don't want to respect the man that got the power to put your ass to death? Come on now.
Man.
Who got, like the scripture says, what? All power in heaven and earth is given into my hand. He's almighty. You ain't going to respect him? Then what about Psalms, the 2nd chapter? Kiss the son, lest he be angry. Who's that talking about?
Also, too, he's set up to make intercession for you before the Father. Ooh. The scriptures say, if you was ashamed to confess me, I'm going to be ashamed to confess you before my Father. Yeah. Why would I help you get in a better status or for the Lord to have mercy on you and you disrespect him?
Yeah, you deny him, he's going to deny you.
So he died for the sins of the Israelites, all right, for the elect to have a chance to get back to the Father. So if you're an Israelite and you what's that scripture said? He said, man, the one that says how much more them, damn bro, it talks about different ones that got slaved for different situations. He said how much more for them that slaved the son of man oppressed. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Not that one.
Isaiah 53.
So I'm about to look for that one. This is the New Testament.
I'm trying to play it in my head, but I don't know.
New Testament. I gotta try to see if I can find it.
Everybody can't look for it.
Bring out some priests.
I got priests. This Isaiah 53. Y'all just start at verse 3. It says, he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid it as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows.
Yeah, so this is talking about our Lord Yahweh, right? If you didn't know. Go ahead.
It says, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of the Most High, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions.
Yeah, this hour, right, which goes into almost another possessive pronoun, our, meaning to a particular group of people. That our belongs to who? His people, the Israelites, right? Our, not the world, ours. Okay? These are things you have to understand.
Yeah.
You know, the hour does not, you can't replace the hour with the world. No, the world of Israel, if you want to try to play with the word world, you know? But not the entire world, us. See, go ahead.
It even says that in Matthew 1.
Yeah.
He's going to save his people.
Yeah,
He didn't say he's going to save the whole world from their sins. He said that you should name him Yahweh Shai, for he's going to save his people from their sins.
Correct. Yep.
So come on, man. That's plain right there. It says, yeah, brother. It says he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
Yeah, he became our ultimate. It was the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, the ultimate atonement.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the atonement for our sins. You see? So I mean, that's who you know did that for us, for his people, his nation. That was a part of his job, his duty. Right? You know,
That's that, like it says in Revelation, the 5th chapter, thou art worthy to open the book and loose the seals, right? To release that understanding, right? For what? These words which is able to make us wise unto salvation. We wouldn't be able to get this knowledge right now in this time had the Lord not have done that sacrifice.
I found something.
Right?
yeah, just go on ahead.
It says, verse 6, all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord have laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth.
Right, yeah. So he took he took that beating like a man, like a Jeep. You know, like what's that one movie with Denzel Washington doing the war against the North and the South, where they whipped him. Is it called?
With him and Morgan Freeman
Is
in it.
it might be
I
called
think
Glory.
it's called Glory, yeah, but Morgan
He's
Freeman in it.
He's there.
Yeah.
Taking it like a G.
You know, and that's the Elder Apostle Gabor mentions it too, like in the islands, where you actually, because that's an actual thing. They won't get together and they will either slay or you know, kill the lamb or a goat, right? And that's like an actual. That's how you know we Jake, man. That's like an actual culture of ours, you know. But he mentions how when the lamb knows that he's about to die, he just lays down there to take it.
Yeah.
When the goat knows, he's screaming. He's like, ah!
Oh no, and it's a crazy scream too. Yeah. So goats, and it actually says like a lamb before the shears is done.
Yeah.
When you take the lamb and you're about to shave it,
Oh yeah.
you know they're very peaceable.
Yeah, it's very peaceful.
You know they're very peaceable.
That's not
But
good,
goats, they ain't, man. Goats are
Get that.
stubborn, hard-headed. Yeah, right. Yeah, right here. Yeah, they're very peaceable, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You about to take it with.
I give it to the guys out front. Hell.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, so we got to understand that Yahweh Shai, man, he was built differently, as they would say. Okay, it hit different.
Yeah,
Like they like to say.
like Jake like to say, man, you the man. No, Yahweh Shai, he's the man.
Right. He's the example.
Right? He's the example of how we should be, man.
That's right.
You know, he's the example of how you get back unto that glory from the beginning with the Father, right? You know, he's the example of how we come back and be adopted back unto the Father. You know,
Ultimately, when you understand that Yahweh Shai is the orchestrator of all things, when it comes to most things, man, you just go with the flow. We have our moments where we might trip or might act like we want to trip, but really, if you get jammed up, that was the Lord's will for you.
Yeah.
The police pull you over, what you mad for? You agree with thine adversary quickly, show them your documentation. You know, we see these videos and we get mad of the cops doing unrighteous stuff. But let's face it, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through the spirit and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he keeps us from these situations. Brothers up here, I don't think none of us up here can say we had them type of situation we see on YouTube happen to us. Thankfully, right? I don't want to say knock on wood, but you know, they cool with us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord says what? When the man's ways please him, he calls even his adversary to be at peace with him.
Yeah.
Peace. Even his enemies to be at peace with him. So, hey.
Cause we be chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Chilling, bro.
I had a police came to my crib. They had something they had to tell me, and I even was mad at the person who I had an altercation with. So I was a little lively. Yeah. I was lively, but he was chill. He was like, yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? And he was cool. He was cool about it. And you know, he gave me mercy a couple times. So it was like, the water get out by Shimmy Yahushua. It could have went worse. I could have got a bitch ass cop, Edomite or whatever.
Yeah, but
the Lord said to Jake, and the Jake was cool with me, and you know, I got that mercy. Thank the Lord. So
that was
whatever you want. We go back to Revelation 13. Whatever.
I got 2 Corinthians or 2 Thessalonians 2, and then then I got Psalm 64. That was I might drop that because we was talking about. So I got 2 Thessalonians 2.
you want to go back to Revelation 13? I got stuff.
Say that.
Yeah, go ahead. Switch that. Switch that gear. Switch that gear.
Let's get to the present situation.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of things going on out here in the midst of Babylon and Greece. You know, we're living in a chaotic time.
Prophecy is booming.
You know what I'm saying? Chaotic time.
Prophecy.
You know, like you said, we mentioned the spirits created for vengeance. Man, all I do is see articles all day, see people unalive, bro.
In the wildest ways.
In the craziest ways. Just you see all the deletions. We talking about men, woman, and children.
All ages, bro.
All ages, bro.
Ages, bro.
And you be like, what? Well, everybody's getting that boot.
The Lord making His name be known.
And it's much needed. But see, I you know, we waiting to see it. We waiting to see a sinkhole. Or something. You know what I'm saying? Something. What you say, grand? No, for sure. You know, because Jake's still proud. You know, a city, a city, or part of a city or neighborhood could be on fire, and Jake's still gonna be on that bullshit. Nah, we need. You know what I'm saying? Fire going, twerking, the background just.
On the car twerking, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No.
We're crazy mercy niggas going.
Motherfucker coming inside in front of the camera doing the money fan.
We want some. Yeah, we hot around here. That's how we get. No, we talk. We need the levees to break or something. You know what I'm saying? We need just
a building collapse.
Something. I mean, I'm talking about something that's going to affect the city. Well, this half a portion of the city gotta go to another city. But once a half a portion of a city gotta go to another city, it's going to be chaotic.
Now, but we might have a new epidemic coming.
Now I hope so. Now what I've been seeing, what was mentioned was they said there was a gang. I forget the city. It was a gang that just took control of a Venezuelan gang. Took control of a whole apartment complex. I forget the city. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's a city inside Babylon. The lady just did a YouTube video. She said, "Yo, it wasn't Cali. It wasn't Cali.
Maybe Texas.
She was like, but a Venezuelan gang took over a whole apartment complex." I said, "Oh." And we know they ruthless.
Oh yeah.
But
where they coming from?
Where they coming from though, bro? Whole other side of the world. Oh, y'all sweet down here.
Super soft.
Soft.
So you niggas ain't walking around with machetes?
Yes.
Y'all don't got gangs in y'all apartment? Oh yeah.
No protection.
It's light work.
Right.
A city of unwalled villages.
Oh, get that. Somebody get that.
You see what I'm saying? Because like Bro was talking about earlier, okay, you know, gated communities. Yeah, but the majority of places here ain't gated.
Right.
And even if they are, bro, they got one person that's in the booth that's asleep.
Yeah. Watching TV with his feet up on the desk.
Nigga got the button on, bro, so the gate is just up the whole time.
He got that bitch on autopilot. You gotta honk to wake
That's
this nigga
funny.
up.
Yeah, that's true.
No, look, you drive up to the gate, nigga just look at you.
Yeah, you good.
You good? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think I seen you before.
Yeah.
Nigga, I can have a whole trunk full of a whole bunch of wild shit in here ready to go
Crazy.
go to war.
Crazy.
And you just let me in like it's nothing.
Yeah. We're about to go do the biggest drug deal of the century. Let the nigga through and shit. Go ahead,
Con. This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 11. It says, let me read 10 for the content. It says, Ezekiel 38 and 10, it says, Thus saith the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
Yeah, see, Babylon is real easy to be calm, at peace. Hey, you be in your crib. Now, when I hear something, I hop up and I'm like, let me look. Let me check my ring camera, my blink or whatever. Let me see what the fuck going on outside.
Yep.
Is somebody car getting towed? Is somebody vandalizing? You know, I'll check. But until I hear that noise, I gotta admit, I ain't looking for nothing.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So if niggas was on feet, you know, and they decide they want to take over a certain zone, hey man, it's sweet. It's sweet out here. The majority of people in most neighborhoods don't got it like that, and they ain't military minded.
So his agent, the dude's agent, the owner's agent, it's in Colorado, by the way. It says the gang has effectively took over his 99-unit complex.
Damn, that's
It says has a Venezuelan gang taken over Aurora apartment building. It says the city plans to shut down the building, not for gangs, but for bad living conditions, which we already know who's in that area. Jay, right?
Slumlord.
You know, and
Slumlord shit.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Jay, yeah, think, bro, if a gang come and they ask you, first of all, you kind of through, right? I wish you would, you get this work. Jake, you already through, but they say you want to join forces. You know, you get a piece of the pie, you want to join forces. You gonna say, I want a piece of the pie, I'm joining. My family need to eat. You can be 12 years old, but once you see your condition and you see that the power that they might have, I'm in. You know what I gotta do? We get to eat every night, I'm in.
And you gotta think about it though, that gang being so violent how they are, it's probably a get down or lay down. So so it's either you gonna be with us or you gonna get taxed or you just get unalive.
Your house belongs to us now.
Yeah, it belongs to us. So either you
Forcibly.
Forcibly.
And you can't leave.
Hey boss, he sure has a fine sister. Well, mother, oh my god, bro.
Wife?
I'm telling y'all,
that's
y'all,
your
your
girlfriend?
wife, dog, it don't
Well, how many stamps you get every month? Yeah, that's ours.
Yep.
Run that shit. What's the pin? We gonna order off Walmart.
And I wish you would change this shit.
We gonna order off Walmart, get the delivery, and if it don't come or if the shit get declined, we killing you.
Yep. So going back, it says for bad living conditions, including rat infestations, piled up trash, missing windows, and other issues.
That shit sound like a project, nigga.
Most likely.
Worse than the project.
When you look at the building,
Look like O-Block.
you know, it's wicked in there.
High rises, yeah. That's some New York shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, think about it. I'll be looking the same everywhere.
It says, let's see. Well, basically, it's just a place of bad living conditions where, you know, a gang scene, you know, opportunity to seize.
See, they can lock it down. I see a lot of them places be built like that. They got this place in Atlanta called Bowen Homes. And Bowen Homes is only one way in and one way out.
One of the worst places like that.
So they locked it down, basically. When you come in Bowen Homes, you got to go all the way through just to come back out.
Well, we had a place, they knocked it down over here, Broadhead.
That's the only way that they can handle them type of situations where the gang take over it and they lock it down is they gotta knock them down. That's what they did. That's what they did at ATL. They knocked a lot of the projects down. Okay, and then now all them criminal entities gotta disperse.
And
all the different
all across the
neighborhoods
cities
now.
after the goddamn fool.
After being crazy. What can you do? So hey man, they ain't do nothing but do what was already being done in these different projects.
Yep.
You know?
That's right, bro. All right, go ahead. Y'all got it.
Oh, second edge 9? Or you want
Hey, let it roll. Let it roll.
Yeah, that was the point. I read 12. I'll go to second edge 9. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yep. So hey, we see part of the signs coming to pass, man. You know, and hey, it doesn't matter, like we was talking about earlier, it don't matter if Kamala is in office or if Trump's in office. Prophecy is still gonna be executed, man.
Yep.
You still gonna have that MOTB, no matter who puts which is already written into law. No matter who brings down the decree for everything to be set up, man. You know.
Yep.
That reminded me of The Rock. So you don't believe in the MOTB? It doesn't matter if you believe in it. Rudy Poo Jabroni. It's gonna happen. What the scriptures say? What if some didn't believe? So that believe make the scriptures of non-effect. God forbid, man. Hey man, so the scriptures are gonna happen whether you believe it or not. Okay. So get your candy apple, Rudy Poo. You know,
Candy ass.
The candy ass. Right. Before I turn it sideways and. Hey, wrestling used to be the shit. But anyway, nevertheless, man, you know, the MOTB is coming, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted brother going, but you know, we'll go through the spirit. But that's a big, important prophecy, man. In this day, I'm gonna probably just have to do a video. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. But that dream that the Elder Natazakba reported on, it was scary. It was scary, you know, because of the different details of what it does to you once you take the MOTB and all that.
Oh, I think I seen part of it.
And how it interacted with the drones, where they was like scanning people, and if you ain't have it, they was unaliving you on spot. Or it was like either take the MOTB or we taking you out. Hey man, that shit sound crazy.
Yeah.
And then, hey man, can you imagine basically dealing with zombies because they got the MOTB in them, and it's releasing dopamine in their brain, and they can't get angry. They can't get mad. They can't rise up.
Keep them docile.
Keep
them docile.
It remind me of like them videos when niggas like trying to blend in with the crowd. You trying to act like you one of them too.
Oh yeah, like The Walking Dead.
They put
the big guts on there.
You pull a King David. You start slobbing and walking with the crowd. But then the drone zoom in and scan you, and you ain't got no shit. Man.
Showing a red on that radar. Or you're not showing up on the radar, but they see you.
But they see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's a grid, and they got all these dots right here.
And now the drone's following you until the police can catch up with you.
Yep.
Man, that's scary, bro.
That's crazy that we really gotta think of scenarios like this to deal with from this. Like, you know, it's, you know, movies and, you know, things that you watch and you just be like, man, this is crazy. But now to really have to, like, yo, we really are up against this and gotta live amongst this. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with this dude, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? A real full-time Frankenstein out here.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Evil for real.
Real, bro. It's crazy. Look, bro. Never thought in a million years that you could, you know, even think this would be even possible.
Running from RoboCop.
You know what I'm saying?
She look like Kakarot.
She did, right. She did that big ass forehead.
Carrot top.
Bro.
But there's this movie. You might be able to find it on YouTube if it's still up there. But it goes into when they force everybody to take the MOTB. It's called the MRAK Unleashed.
Oh, I ain't see that one.
Yeah, I'll send that.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Now, is that the one that did a video on where they had niggas in the guillotine?
Yeah.
I think
so.
so.
And the one chick started talking that shit to them.
Start prophesying basically.
Started talking that shit.
You niggas gonna pay.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna kill you. all the shit that you done. I don't remember what he said.
Right before he got beheaded. Yeah.
Yep, he was basically a martyr.
But in that movie, what you were just talking about, how you was talking about releasing, they're not even going to be themselves anymore. Right. That's the first scene in that movie.
Wow, is it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna send that in the chat. So folks can watch that.
Yep, it is.
I gotta
It's
see
still on
it.
YouTube.
There's another movie too. I forget what it was. There was a father and a son living together. The son was some type of official, and he unalived people. They had this drug regimen you had to take daily to numb your emotions.
Oh, it's called The Giver.
You sure?
Oh, I need to watch that
And
too.
then him and his son stopped taking it. And you thought the son was gonna rat on the dad for a little bit, because the son was like, "Are you okay now? Have you been taking your medicine?" But it come to find out they both stopped taking it.
Oh, so they was on something like, I don't know if you going
I don't know if you gonna snitch. I don't know if nigga. You started reading books. They was burning all the books. I don't know if it's the same.
Yeah, I
book.
think that is that.
I think it is.
That's The Giver. They got
watch
it.
it.
I read the book. I haven't watched the movie yet.
And then I guess they kind of, it was a Jake agent that found out that he stopped taking the shit, and he was trying to unalive him, and they was like battling. It's crazy, but basically,
Is it an older movie?
yeah, it's a little older.
Okay.
It ain't like
So not like super old,
crazy
but
old, but
like
it's older. But it's like,
2010s.
yeah, like a Matrix looking movie.
I got you. 2010s,
Shit
early
ain't-
2000s. Yeah.
I still ain't watched. I don't think I watched Matrix Revelations.
Man, you gotta watch
I'm gonna see what it's about. But anyway,
Hey.
the point was they was making niggas take this drug to desensitize them. They couldn't have no emotions of happiness, sadness. You was just one blank ass emotion, like a robot.
No,
And you had to take it every day.
There's madness.
Yep. They would check to see if you was taking your shit.
Hey, you'll be able to tell at that point, because nigga, you showing any signs of emotion, you ain't been taking your meds,
Well,
nigga.
motherfuckers was learning how to fake it. They was having to hide the shit in the walls.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. Like he is not going for that. He's not going for that of you being able to replicate, you know, and do all that hiding shit. No. This system is going to be
It's gonna be
up to par.
a C-hip delivery
Yeah,
system.
up to par. Ain't gonna be no, you know, because like people say cell phones. And no, you can throw your cell phone. You have a cell phone. You can keep your cell phone to somebody else.
Throw
and all
that shit
that.
in
No.
the river, nigga.
It's
You
gonna
can
be
jailbreak that shit.
jail, but yeah. Jail.
Oh.
You gonna jailbreak your CHIP? They ain't going for that, bro.
There's a scene in this show series called The Rookie, and a fellow cop went rogue, and they was triangulating the signal. Well, he knew the technique that the cop used, so he put his phone in the gas tank of a family car. And when the police triangulated and pulled down on him, they was like, his signal shows that he's right here. The shit was in the gas tank. So it can't be these phones, like the bro said. I can throw my phone away. I can throw you off my signal. I take that bitch to another car. You're gonna be 50 miles that way. I'm over here somewhere. You see? So no, Esau wants full control and ability to monitor you.
And it's gonna be you. Gonna make sure it's you.
He want to be like the Most High.
Yeah, I was about to get the precept for you.
Go ahead.
10 times, brother.
Right. Well, yeah, right. And you
That's
want to be
one
like the
too.
most
That's what
high in
you wanna
every
be like,
aspect,
You
man.
want to be like the most high.
Right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 18 and verse 2. It says, "The Lord alone is righteous, and there is none other but He." Now, when you read into the scriptures, this devil says, "What? I am, and there is none else."
Yeah.
But only the Most High can say that. You know. It says, "Who governeth the world with the palm of His hand, and all things obey His will."
Right.
For He is the King of all, by His power dividing holy things from profane. Holy things among them from profane. Right. So I got that to say the Lord, the Yahweh should be able to control everything. People don't even, they think they doing the things that they want to do, but really the Lord has withdrawn you from what you thought you was going to do.
That's
You're
right.
doing what He wants you to do.
That's right.
Like the scripture said, who has resisted His will? So this devil wants to have that level of control, right? To now instead of you receiving instruction from the Lord, right? You receiving instruction from Him.
Yeah.
He control, you know, got the joystick. He control you like a robot, you know. And they put all these different things in these movies because a lot of these directors they're luminaries too, man.
Yep.
And they be sending messages to each other
Yep.
using these movies, man.
Yep.
Using the actors, all that. The Freemasons, man. The so-called illuminated ones.
Right. The illuminated one. So they want that type of control over the people, man. To control. That's why they got this brain, the brain monitoring technology, right? Actually putting people's dreams on screen so you can actually see what people are dreaming about, right? Monitoring your brain waves. And this devil got knowledge over what we call it, biology, right? The different chemicals that go on in your body, so he can decrease your cortisol levels and make you feel more stressed, make you anxious. He can take them down, all by using this device that he wants to put in you, man. So as soon as that goes in, you feel compromised. The Lord got to destroy you.
Yep. Yeah, because like when the dream he was talking about the sea hip formed a boil on the person who was wearing it. I think he talked about a grievous sore.
Yep, that's the grievous sore.
Upon them that took the MAR to the case, right? Yep. And, you know, hey, and people, you know, like Elder Malcolm said, you think that you're gonna be able to just put this in you and just rip it out. Well, he said a part of it was it wouldn't allow you to do harm to yourself. So you ain't gonna be able to cut into your flesh. It's gonna send a signal to your brain, and it's gonna basically drug you up, and you won't be able to cut it out. So once you put it in, this devil will have full control over you.
You got a direct line to your bloodstream.
Yeah,
that's like another brain controlling your body.
That's it.
That's like
controlling yourself.
That's like that movie. I don't know if bros watched it. That movie I was telling y'all about, bro. It's called it's with the dude who basically this dude had a private organization, and he like set him up into where him and his wife got into a crash or whatever. Yeah. But in reality, he wanted to use him as a basically like a guinea pig, bro. And he put a chip in his spine because he made him paralyzed.
Super Soldier?
No, it's called damn it, hold on. I know it came out in 2018.
$1 Million Man.
Oh, hold on.
It sounds like $1 Million Man though.
We gotta get the MO.
And there was one too where he was like the best soldier, and he died some kind of way.
We gotta get
Upgrade.
Then they rebuilt him.
I don't know why bros watched
That's
it.
on Netflix.
It's called Upgrade.
And
he purposely got him paralyzed just so that way he could put the chip in his spine, bro. And his spine, and it was talking to him and everything, like helping him walk. So he was trying to figure out why his wife got unalived in the situation and everything. It was helping him. And then they ended up taking over, and they went against the dude who created him, who created it, and basically took him over. And then he put him into this subconsciousness of thinking he was his wife was still alive. That it was just all a bad dream.
Oh,
He basically told him
yep.
like the chip basically told him like, let me take over. And when he gave him the permission to take over, bro, he put him in like a whole different part of his brain, bro.
Put him in sleep.
He basically put him in a coma, bro. And meanwhile, the Jake caught the end of. She was following the case. She was following him, watching the whole time. Like, how's this nigga walking and everything? And once she caught him, then when that chip took over, bro, he unalived her. And she's looking at him like, this is not him. And the way he was talking and everything, bro, it was, oh man, it was like,
now I gotta watch.
he was a zombie, bro.
It didn't look that interesting to me at first.
Oh, bro,
I was scrolling yesterday. I was like, I heard brother say something about this movie.
Bro, you got to,
but I don't know.
Got to. It was just like basically like how he was maneuvering, how it was convenient for him. It was making him walk. It was making him do all this superhuman shit, bro. He punching niggas through the wall and shit, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, running super fast and shit. Meanwhile, he handicapped, bro. He was really paralyzed. But when the moment he was telling it, when he was like stop, like shut off, he just goes straight limp.
That's crazy.
Go right limp.
What they call it? What is it called? You got the neural link. You got different things where now he's making people able to not be able to walk or function.
They overcome you talking about not be able to
like shut them down. In a way.
You talking about when they overcome their ailments, right?
Yeah.
Now they can move their arms again, and now they can control their body again with these chips.
Right.
Oh, basically, ain't that basically like going into
Cybernetics.
Cybernetics.
Yeah, he's trying to make people cyborgs.
Ooh. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, like
transhumanism.
That's the there it goes. That's the word I was looking for.
Ooh, yeah. Basically, like the Winter Soldier. Like how he had the little robotic arm. Basically. Yeah. That goes in the Second Thessalonians, bro. Whenever they talk about the signs and lying wonders.
Yep. Yeah, let's get that too, because this is what he really want to do. But still, when he does that to you, he still won't have the control of you. You still don't have a control of yourself.
That's right.
You still won't have that form of control, even if. And just because you might have the transhumanism and he's dealing with you on that level, you still gonna have to get the CHIP. At the end of the day, bro, you have to. You're getting that. That is part of the new the agenda. The elected are the only people that's not getting that. They won't bow to the knee. They're not bowing the knee. Let's get all that real quick. Go ahead. What you got?
I went back to 2 Thessalonians.
Oh yeah, finish that. Go ahead.
Come on, this is I'll get to the point. It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, even him, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right, now has not his skirt been lifted? Has not this man have been revealed? Have not his own tongue been fallen upon himself? Yes, indeed. Even more, through the internet, through the men of the Lord to serve the prophets, and through his own people. Right, he is being revealed, and the Lord is destroying them through what? The mouth of his through the mouth of his prophets. Right? Yeah, this is what's happening. This is why our videos get took down and striked and things of that sort. But then you got videos that can be left up on the internet for however long, however long, many years as it wants, because it promotes folly and madness and destruction. Yep. You see? But they talking about, don't the YouTube guidelines of bullying and trying to protect people from violence and hate speech and this and that. But nigga, that's all freaking rap music is about.
Oh,
what are you talking about, man?
Show you the power that we don't have as a nation to be anti-anybody.
Yeah.
Let us today come up with a term, anti-niggatism. Do you think that shit'll do anything?
Niggas is gonna make jokes and TikToks and laughs about that shit.
Well, nigga, we can't come up with a word and say, y'all against Negroes. And look, y'all need to take down all this media. That shit won't do nothing, man. Y'all should get laughed at. We'll get laughed at. Yeah, take down all the negative imagery of our women, all the negative imagery of our men. Don't allow that shit to be on mainstream media. Man, that shit won't fly. Why? Because the small hats control that industry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they want us to be destroyed.
Yep.
And
Psalms 83. Of course.
Yeah. Yep. And they keep money in their pocket, and then at the end of the day, if they was to do that, the system would start, their whole structure would start to fail.
But why do we keep money in their pockets? Because the nations love to see it.
Yep.
In the scripture it said, this is the day that we looked for. We have found it. They was happy. They was like, nigga, yeah. We seen it. We destroyed these niggas. Yeah, keep that shit on mainstream media. Mm-hmm. We want to see y'all niggas dancing around like coons and shit. Yeah, do that. Killing each other. Show it.
Yep.
Your women in a state of disarray and disobedience. Yeah, show that. Yeah. Yep.
And that's when they say, is this the perfection of beauty?
Yep.
That's right. Go ahead.
Continue on. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
So he's going to use lying signs and wonders, okay, to get a lot of people, okay? A lot of people is going to go with it just because it's convenient, it's interesting, it's fun, it's the new thing. They got these new glasses now where you can buy them and you ain't even got to put headphones in your ear. Yep. And they less than $20 now on TikTok.
Or less than $20.
On TikTok, you can get them, you can put them on your, they shades.
Okay.
You put them on, and you can talk to people on the phone.
Oh, the Bluetooth.
The audio is clear.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You can hear everything clearly. They can hear you. You control the volume, everything. In glasses.
Bring down the price now.
Yeah.
I remember when I first encountered that, it was Google glasses. They had the Bluetooth on there.
Well, these are off-brand. They some off-brand, but it gives you similar technology that I don't think you can see nothing, right? But you can use them as Bluetooth speakers or headphones. You know
Yeah. Look, I seen him in the face.
Hear that? Look how he carrying his arms.
Yeah, F-ball.
Hey,
He said,
so,
F.
brother said,
Frosted flake.
Brother said that shit the other day.
Out of here, bro.
And they're not great. No, brother, that's hey. According to Esau. But man, fuck this, okay?
Yeah, the hell with him.
The Lord's going to destroy these people that are walking around in their proudness or their pride. Right? The Lord's going to destroy you. So keep on leaning on whatever it is you're leaning on to make you feel confident. That's not going to save you.
Let's shake back, bro. Let's get it.
But that reminds me, you seen that video when they was riding down the strip and there was a whole bunch of moles out there?
That red dress shit?
All them different Jake men.
The red, it gotta be the red shirt. I ain't even click it.
Bro, there was 20, 30, 40, 50 flaming Cheetos.
Bro, I wasn't clicking, bro.
And the nigga, so the nigga had the camera recording them. They blowing kisses at the camera.
I didn't click, bro.
They doing all type of crazy shit.
Sodom.
And the title of it is Worthy of Death.
I didn't click.
The title of the video.
Oh, I thought you did. There was so many videos on there, I didn't click. I seen a red shirt dude with a representative, I said, I ain't watching.
Red shirt dude. I don't know. All I know is there was a bunch of moles. But that I had a dream about that. That's coming to Babylon, bro.
Sodom.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you're a handsome male out here, the shoe's gonna turn like you know how women complain about catcalling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, men are gonna start getting those same reactions from these moles out here.
The whistles.
Whistles, come here, they're gonna say different things to you. Why? Because they're gonna be emboldened. It's gonna be like Sodom and Egypt. In Sodom, they was like, bring out those men.
Yeah, that's the spirit that was in.
The whole city was at this nigga's door. Not nigga. It was at this man's door saying, we saw two beautiful men and we want to have our way with them. Bring them outside.
They said we want to get to know them.
You know what that meant.
We want to know them.
They were trying to do the nasty. That was nasty.
Crazy.
Okay? All right? They was trying to do something they shouldn't have been trying to do, man. But that's the time that we coming into again, bro. That's going to happen here. So we got to prepare ourselves mentally for that. Okay? Wasn't there a video? Brothers came and he a demon. Want to pass with that damn cigarette. He ain't doing it. Go down there and come right back. You want to smell that shit? But that's the spirit. Wasn't somebody did a video of they trying to fight for the right to gang no men. Whoa. To gang great men. Whoa. So come on, man.
Crazy.
You had a pedo do a video where he said, yeah, I'm a registered sex offender. And my life's duty is for your children to know what it is to make love.
What?
That's what he said. Now, thankfully, the dude he was a Facebook warrior. He called the authorities and alerted them to that dude's location and things like that to get him jammed up. But that's what this sex offender said. He said, I want your children to know what it is to make love. So this is what we coming into in this society, man. Sodom and Egypt, like it says in the book of Revelation, man.
Yep, bro. And even I remember not too long ago, a while back, bro. They actually like was trying to make that a part of the alphabet crew.
Yeah, don't they got
there was a P.
NAMBLA?
It was a P.
NAMBLA.
I don't know what that is.
National Association of Man-Boy Lovers.
Oh.
National Man-Boy Lover Association.
I never heard about that.
Yeah, it's a group of pedos. They were trying to get Pete
Yeah.
added.
They was trying to get. Bro, they was actually like trying to fight for that. Like, oh, how you gonna get mad at someone for who they love? And I'm like, what?
Underage, man.
Yeah.
So Second Esdras 9 and I'll read verse 3. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like
all these different things that was spoke of, we see happening. Even more at a higher rate. Right? Go ahead.
For like all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And these different things are evident. These different things that we're speaking on. These different things that other reporters are speaking on. They're showing there's different videos out there through alternative media showing you, and they're labeled the signs of the times, or what's happening here, or this is the end, or end times. If this doesn't tell you or show you, I don't know what will.
Apocalyptic.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, there's just so much you can really type in on YouTube and see so much, and you would think you would probably use the word bizarre, right?
Yep.
Bizarre things, or things that will be jaw dropping, or you'd be like, oh my goodness, like this is really taking place in the earth. Regular news media ain't showing shit like that, because you gonna be scared as hell. You get that feeling where your hair starts standing up and you just get that little tingly, or you get that feeling like, oh good, ooh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, yeah, this is happening in random places all across the world, and multiple places at the same time, or different times, but it's just happening variously all throughout the world. Because the Most High is about to bring a heavy judgment unto this place, into the world, and it's well deserved. It's well deserved. And just how it was ignored back then, right, in the days of Noah, just how it was ignored when Lot was running around the streets trying to tell people what it was, it's being ignored now. It's being ignored now, but you know what? It's coming to a time where it's not going to be able to be ignored, and people are going to see that it is the Most High, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, the only begotten Son, that is bringing the havoc or wreaking havoc throughout the earth through the host of His holy angels, man.
Yep.
You know, and the spirits of vengeance, because really it's all according, it all go back to Him. No matter how you want to look at it, it all go back to Him. He killeth, He maketh alive. He wound, He healed. Right? It all goes to the Lord. But it says, I create,
I make light and create darkness. I make
good
peace and create evil.
I, the
get
Lord,
Howard,
do all these things. You got to remember that He do all these things. He set the stage. Right? He made the chessboard, and He made the pieces, and He moves the pieces.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how that goes. Right? So you either going to accept it or not. But guess what? If you're not on the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, get this last scripture. He that is not with me is against me. Because that's what it's really coming down to. There really ain't nothing else to say to you people. You know, you either on the side with Yahweh Shem Yahushua or not.
Either get right or get left.
Yeah, you know.
Like the scripture say, I'll leave you there and melt you.
I'll leave you there and melt you. You feel me? I ain't gonna melt you if I love you. I'll chastise you, but I ain't gonna melt you if I love you. But you people will get melted out here. Right? Go ahead.
That's some gum and cheese and bread.
That shit don't melt.
Type in He that is with me.
That shit don't melt.
Or He that ain't with me.
That's a Rotel bit.
It's in Matthew. Should be
I got it.
13.
12.
Well, go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 30. And it says, He that is...
You're good, bro.
You good, you're good, you're good. Matthew 12 and 30 says,
You're fine, man. You're fine. You're fine.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Matthew 12 and 30, He that is not with me is against me. He that gathereth not with me scattereth
I
abroad.
don't even need broken down. I mean, if you don't understand that, you can take your head back to school here. You know what that means.
That's right.
And if not, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
There's only two sides.
It ain't enough to be on the fence. You
Yeah.
can't be in the middle.
No gray
There's
area.
no gray
Then
area.
you know, if you ain't with me, I don't care if you're in the middle. You might feel like, well, I ain't extreme. I ain't going out there picket signing for motherfuckers to be able to do their wickedness, but you still ain't gathering.
Yep.
So you might as well be going hard for that shit over there. Because the Lord look at it both the same way.
Yeah.
You lukewarm as a motherfucker.
Yep.
You'd rather you hot or cold, either all the way in or all the way out.
That's
it.
Either or.
That's
Either
it.
or.
The scripture talk about the ones that don't, that basically don't say nothing about it. You're basically just as
Guilty.
You're
Yep.
just as guilty as them.
Yep. So that concludes the lesson for today. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Until next time, I want to say shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.